in all this conversation, Bawumia creates the impression that he is not responsible. Right? He is not. It wasn't me. So you see in the Bible when God called Adam, Adam said, but God, the woman that you gave me, the woman that you gave me, for Adam, he didn't do anything. He didn't even open his mouth to taste the forbidden fruit.
What has Adam got to do with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the comment? You
see, it is that conduct that Dr. Bawumia is demonstrating. And politically, it is dangerous even for the NPP.
Dangerous?
Yes. Let me tell you this. In the overall scheme of affairs, the vice president is not, with the greatest respect, some small boy in government.
Exactly.
He is number 2. After the president comes the vice, maybe speaker and then chief justice. In the organogram, you see, in a company, you have organogram. It tells
That's
you.
your CEO, managing director,
Absolutely.
then you have the various line managers.
Yes. This one,
or deputy CEO,
he
for example.
is the vice president, not for 4 years. Vice president for how many years? 8 years. Now, first of all, his boss had marketed him to us. That city no aye hata. And so he is bringing him that with his expertise, you help the city get the needed strength. So it is like going to seek for a job and you telling the employer that I have these competencies. So if you give me the job with this experience, I'll be able to execute it this way. At the time when your boss was telling us this, the city was 4 cities, if I'm not.
It was 3 something.
Yes, you let's say 4. Now, when your boss brought you and said you had all these competencies, you took the city to 17 cities. You took our inflation to 54%. Never seen in the history. Not even during Achamponic times. You understand? That is how horrible our inflationary decision. It was just during the PNDC that I got to something and then it came down. But for that, and you were the key person, the chair of the economic management team. After 8 years of disastrous scorecard, you don't blame yourself. And you see, if you listen to Dr. Bawumia, he's effectively blaming Anado.
How so?
For the NPP defeat.
For example, he says that fuel prices were increased. He didn't know about that. And that who does that 3 days of some fuel's election?
I remember vividly, 2019, I also was by election. The last NPP campaign, Bawleshi School Park, Nanado spoke and said, look, Mede na Nyankopon de nyansa e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na mede ne nyansa na mede ye den edi bu man no. I also was on by election 2019. The last rally at Bawleshi. I give you time and date and place. Now, Akufo-Addo has ruled for 8 years with your vision. Wonyansa, wonim die. Then after 8 years of disaster, what do? You abandon him. And that it is his refusal to reshuffle. That is why you lost the election. And listen, I think today, Bawumia needs to apologize to Andy Apiakubi. The NPP MP who led the 94 NPP MPs calling for the reshuffle of Mr. Ken Oforiatta.
How does this come in here?
No, Bawumia kept quiet. When Andy braved the storm and led the 94 NPP MPs calling for the removal of Mr. Ken Oforiatta, but Bawumia kept quiet. He was nowhere to be found in the conversation. There's no record of him whispering into the ears of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to say, Nana, these 94 MPs, their claim there is merit in it. Kindly listen to them. And let the record say that Akufo-Addo said, no, keep quiet. Let me do what I got to do. There's no such record. Then, having led NPP and dancing on platforms, Sisifia, what was Bawumia doing on the platforms?
He was having a campaign, and this one is a post-election fact-finding.
No, listen.
Perhaps it's quoted from the Professor Aaron Michael Quay report, Edudzi Tameklo.
I have always maintained, and even in my young age, I've seen elections. In 2008, I saw Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's campaign. It was not a joke. But you see, they were dancing on the platforms. This particular election, what was Bawumia's core message to the average Ghanaian? For which reason Ghanaians ought to retain the NPP in power? Go and watch the videos. First, he would dance Sisifia. Then he brought, who made the choice of Napo for Bawumia?
I don't understand.
No, the choice of Napo, who made it for Bawumia?
He did it.
Exactly. So has he informed us the influence of the choice of Napo on the tickets? How come that he's blaming everything but not himself?
He should be blaming himself?
Yes. There's a certain level of sincerity. You are the leader of a pack of people. It's like going to war. As the leader, you went to war and lost, disaster. First, you have to come back and say, look, the strategies are adopted. The people are assembled to prosecute this campaign for me. We lost out on A, B, C, D. Sincerity. But with the benefit of a second chance, I'll be able to do A, B, C, D to correct this one.
That's your expectation?
Yes. Now listen to him. He says 3 days to election, fuel prices were increased. Now no cry social media cry no cry say you to petrol. Like seriously? This is the vice president then.